And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Butler, Indiana, and another night of high school football. Hard to believe it is week 9 of the high school football season, and it finds the Angola Hornets on the road tonight as they've made the trip south down to Butler to take on the EASTSIDE Blazers. Alongside our cameraman Matthew Bracey, the goalie, I'm Brett Briscoe. Great to have you with us tonight. A breezy night here in Butler. We're expecting some rain a little bit later, so could make for an interesting night of high school football. And of course, unlike back at Hornet Stadium, no turf. They'll be playing on grass tonight, so that could add to the Frollies coming up a little bit later. Hornets are coming off their first win of the season, a thriller last week at home against Garrett. Meanwhile, Eastside comes in tonight at 6-2 on the season. And as you can expect, that same old style of football that Eastside has played for years, very, very physical and smash mouth football, and they just line up and say, here we are, try and stop us. That's exactly what the Hornets will try and do tonight at a very windy and soon to be wet Butler, Indiana. We'll be back and we'll get you set with the kickoff. After this, you're watching high school football. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Best One Tire of Angola has served the tri-state area with outstanding tire sales and auto repairs with all major tire brands, including Bridgestone and Firestone. Best One's tire staff of highly qualified ASE certified technicians can perform a wide range of mechanical repairs. The shop also provides roadside assistance. Best One Tire of Angola, 1101 North Wayne Street. Proud supporters of Angola Athletics.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
That's it. That's the winning play. I'm Wes Hankey, Realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, mortgage lender with Bailey & Wood Financial Group.
Let us help you win by scoring your dream home.
Back in Butler at Eastside High School as we get ready for the final Friday night of the regular season here in the high school football season. Week 9, 1-8 Angola, 6-2 Eastside. About set to tee it up as Tobin Biddle will kick it away for Eastside. Blazers won the toss. They deferred to the second half. So Angola will receive the football. Hornets will be dressed in the all-white tonight with purple numerals with gold and white trim. Eastside in the white pants, green shirts with the gold trim, and the green helmets with the lightning bolt. Dallas Davidson and Tyler Bloom back to return it for the Hornets on a very windy night here in Butler as we are set to get underway. High school football, Angola and Eastside. Pretty good crowd for the Blazers here tonight. Pretty good crowd for Angola. Made the trip down considering the weather conditions. It'll be a short kick. It's taken by Toigo at the 20, and he's out to about the 31-yard line. So that's where Angola will go to work. 1st and 10 on their first offensive possession of the night. And we haven't yet been told who is going to be the starting quarterback. Of course, we saw Austin Custer last week in the win over Garrett. And we haven't been told if it will be he or Micah Sturry getting the start behind center tonight. And it looks like it's going to be Austin Custer getting the start at quarterback. Bloom will be the receiver to the near side. King, the tight end. Toigo and Davidson in the slots. It looks like, again, Angola will be playing without Kenton Conrad. Or Corbin Roan, excuse me, with that concussion. And that play goes absolutely nowhere but backwards. As good pursuit by the Eastside defense to track down the quarterback, Austin Custer. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 now for the Hornets. Elspeth Bloom out wide to the far side of the field. Custer takes the snap, and the handoff goes straight up the middle to Gavin Willis. And he's got the yardage back that was lost on the first play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10, or 3rd down and 10, excuse me. Hornets will open the sectional next Friday night at home. That will be against DeKalb, the team they opened the season with. As the second season will officially get underway. They'll send Toigo in motion. Custer takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looks, and it's off the hands of Toigo, incomplete. And Hornets will have to punt away their first offensive possession of the night. As it'll be the freshman coming on to kick, Landon Buzzard. Back deep to receive it for the Blazers will be Carter. And that gets hung up in the wind. And it'll be a short kick off the leg of Buzzard, but tough to kick against that crosswind, and the Hornets will down it at about the 42-yard line. So that's where the Blazers will go to work. 1st and 10 on their first offensive possession of the night. Wyatt Davis, the senior quarterback for the Blazers, takes the snap, brings a man in motion, and they'll run it straight up the middle on 1st down, and a big hole and big-time yardage, and finally tracked down at about the 15-yard line. big run for Carter to get things started for Eastside on their first play from scrimmage. It'll be 1st and 10 Blazers at the Angola 15. Davis takes the snap, and the design quarterback keeper at Davis is going to be dragged down for a loss of about 2. J.J. Story able to get in there and make the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd down and 13 now. Wind really started to pick up here about 6 o'clock, and it has not let up at all. American flag is waving straight out. Davis takes the snap. Again, the handoff goes to Carter, and he is going to be hit and dropped after a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and long. Wentz gets up off the pile. He gets credit with the tackle for the Hornets. And it'll make it 3rd down and 12 for the Blazers. Let's see if Eastside will put it up in the air for the first time tonight. Davis with Carter flanked to his left. Now he'll split him out. Takes the snap, throws. That is incomplete. That is intended for Baker, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 12. So after giving up a big play, the Hornets are on the verge of possibly getting out of that. And now they will try to kick the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. But keep in mind, Wyatt Davis, the quarterback, is the holder. There's the snap, and the kick is on the way, and just enough to squeak through the uprights, and the Blazers have taken a 3-0 lead. We are back after this. You're watching high school football. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting a loan approval fast and easy. Our local bankers are available to assist you if you have any questions. We're an equal housing lender.
Biddle set to kick it away after the Blazers see their drive stall out at the 12-yard line and ends with a 24-yard field goal. And now Biddle will put it back in play, and the short kick is going to bounce out of bounds, and I'm sure Angola will bring that out to the 35-yard line. Biddle almost had to make that field goal a line drive to keep it out of the wind. There's a pretty stiff cross breeze here in Butler tonight, and the rain has begun to fall. Looked on the radar like it was going to arrive sometime between 7 and about 7:20, and about 7:10 the raindrops are coming down. Bloom, the wide receiver, to the near side. Davidson in the slot. And the Hornets will keep it on the ground with Willis. And he's got a gain of 1. It'll bring up a 2nd down and long. Second down and 9 coming up for the Hornets. Want to wish the Angola volleyball team best of luck tomorrow as they open sectional play. They'll play at 11 a.m. against Garrett, Concordia, and Woodland. A couple of other top 10 teams will play in the second game about 12:30. And then the 2 winners will come back tomorrow night and play for a volleyball sectional championship. Custer keeps the football, and he finds a hole across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and a very manageable 2 for the Hornets. Rain really starting to come down now. And those who didn't have an umbrella to pop up, they are headed for cover. Custer drops the football, picks it up, and nowhere to go. And it's going to bring up a 4th down for Angola. Not sure if the weather had anything to do with that, but that's what we're going to blame it on. Sound good to you? Every drop ball is just going to be the fault of the weather tonight. Snap back to Buzzer. This time a little bit more of a line drive kick, and he's going to get a nice roll out of it across the 35, inside the 30, and Angola will down it at about the 28-yard line. As Davidson able to down it, and the Blazers will start from their own 28. 6:41 to play here in the opening quarter on what is now turned into officially a rainy Friday night in Northeast Indiana. We were talking on the way down here. Boy, it's a tough go for Indiana's Big 3 college football teams tomorrow. Notre Dame at home against USC, Purdue at home to Ohio State, and Indiana hosts Michigan. And Angola says the ball came out. Did it? No signal yet, and there it is, Angola football. So the first big break of the night goes for the Hornets. And again, we will blame that on the weather. Of course, playing on the turf field, we don't see the sloppy field conditions come into play for many Angola games anymore. That could be a very big key in this one tonight. I'm sure whoever does the laundry for the Hornets is thrilled that they decided to wear white on white, too. And that'll be encroachment against the Blazers. That'll give Angola a 1st down and 5, as it's going to put it up at about the 24-yard line. Check that, the 26-yard line. So Angola's had 2 3-and-out drives. Eastside had a big drive, had to settle for a field goal, and then they fumbled on their second possession. And the give was to Willis, and he was met in the backfield, and that'll go for a short loss. Coming up on the 6-minute mark here, the first quarter. Angola looking to dent the scoreboard here on the road in Butler. They send Duke in motion, and looked like a bad exchange, and Eastside says they've got the football back, and they do, so Angola turns it right back over to the Blazers. Yep, it definitely looks like it's going to be one of those nights. Pigskin's getting a little slickery already. So clock stops for the change of possession with 5:53 to play here in the opening quarter. And the Blazers will go back to work on offense. Here's Carter again. He had that big run on first down earlier, not so much this time, but still drives forward. And that's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5.
Tackle by number 34, Lane King.
King gets credit for the tackle for the Hornets. So officially a 5-yard gain. It'll make it 2nd down and 5 for the Blazers. Home next Friday night to take on DeKalb in the opening round of the sectional for Angola. Again, they'll keep it on the ground with Carter. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 1.
Tackle by number 34, Lane King.
King again makes the tackle for Angola.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 for the Blazers. I'll tell you what, you can handle the wind and you can handle the rain, but together they make a pretty nasty combination to sit outside. Davis takes the snap, keeps the football, and he is going to be stopped
Number 8, Wyatt Davis.
for maybe a short loss, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Willis. Brings up 4th and 1.
So he lost a little bit of yardage, and it's going to make it 4th down and 1. New package comes in for the Blazers. And they're going to send Biddle on to punt it away, but only needed a yard. You got to be well aware of that possible fake. Low snap for Biddle. He's able to get it away. Line drive kick that's fair caught by Sturry at the 33-yard line, and that's where Angola will go back to work 1st and 10 on what will already be their 4th possession of this ball game, and we've still got 3:54 to play here in the opening quarter.
Angola will start 1st and 10 at its own.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Autocraft Auto Body. They know accidents happen and they can help. They specialize in collision repair and custom painting. Autocraft Auto Body can put your vehicle back together. And remember, you've got the right to choose who repairs your vehicle, not your insurance company. Choose a locally owned shop with certified technicians. Stop and see Rob or Jamie for an estimate. Autocraft Auto Body, 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola. 1st and 10 Hornets. And again, the ball hits the ground. Custer picks it up, but finds some running room, and he is going to be upended across the 40 at about the 43-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the first down of the night for the Hornets.
Good enough for Angola 1st down. Angola has 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll mark it at the 44, and that's where it'll be 1st and 10 Angola. You're just tuning in. Eastside got a big run from Carter on their first play from scrimmage all the way down to the 15. They went backwards for 3 plays after that, had to settle for a field goal. And here's a little misdirection, and they didn't really fool anybody that time, as Davidson is going to be thrown down for a short loss. It'll bring up 2nd down as, again, the rain starts to come down even harder here in Butler.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 13 for Angola. Official trying his best to keep the ball dry. And got to feel that's going to be a tough ask tonight. They send Toigo from the right or left side to the right side. Custer, or now Micah Sturry in a quarterback, takes the snap, rolls out, looks downfield, still looking, now throws it, and it's incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Hornets.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So Sturry has taken over at quarterback for Angola. Sturry going to keep the football, hurdles a defender, still on his feet into Eastside territory, and he is going to be stopped really, really close to an Angola first down. No signal yet. And the official says, move them chains. First down Angola on the quarterback keeper from Micah Sturry. Sturry taking over at quarterback, trying to lead the Hornets to their first points of the night. We are down to 1:51 to go. And again, the Hornets will keep it on the ground. Pyle still moving, and that is going to be another Angola first down. And I got to tell you, the windows in the press box are getting tough to see out of. Was that Sturry again? Did that Sturry keep the football? So Micah Sturry picks up back-to-back first downs. Hornets have it inside the 35. They'll mark it near the east side 33-yard line with 1:25 to play first quarter. Up the middle with Willis. And he's got a nice chunk of yardage on first down.
Tackle by number 3, Jacob McLean.
McLean will get credit with a tackle for the Blazers.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And it'll set up the Hornets with a very manageable 2nd down and 5 inside the 30-yard line. And this quite possibly could be the last play we see here in this first quarter. Sturry again going to keep the football, and again he's got another first down to the 20-yard line. So 3 big first down runs for Micah Sturry after he comes in at quarterback. And this is the deepest that Angola has made it into Blazer territory tonight. Angola just going to call everybody over to the sidelines. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. I think Angola's just going to let the clock run out, and they will. So the Hornets trail it by 3 here at the end of the first quarter, but they are on the move. They'll have 1st and 10 from the east side 20 when we come back. You're watching high school football. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Okay, hi. So what is the occasion, Fancy Pants? Ah, that fancy DQ caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard is the occasion. Ooh, looks so indulgent. You know, this was a really great idea.
Glad I thought of this.
I thought of it.
Yeah, maybe go ahead, let her have this one, buddy.
Yeah.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Josh Maggard with Senior Financial Solutions is your local source for Medicare, health, and life insurance, as well as retirement planning. Josh has been serving the entire tri-state area for over a decade, while the team at Senior Financial Solutions has over 125 years of combined experience and are able to offer multiple options in Medicare and retirement planning. Local, personal, and professional. Josh will work with you each step of the way.
Hi, I'm Josh Maggard. Call me at 260-667-8449 for your free consultation today.
Back at Eastside, where Angola will be looking at a 1st and 10 after another first down run from quarterback Micah Sturry. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Farmers State Bank. they've been making a difference in our community for over 100 years. They want to wish all area athletes best of luck this season. They are proud to be the #1 supporter of Steuben County athletes. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and the home of Blue Button Banking. Sturry back in at quarterback. I can actually see out the window on this end of the field. And Angola a little quick to jump. They had 2 guys in motion, and that'll cost them 5.
False start against the Hornets.
So false start against Angola. Blazers continue to lead it 3-0. And that play goes backwards again.
Number 6, Michael Sturry on, number 36, Gavin Willis.
They went to Willis, and that play just went absolutely nowhere. Now the Hornets are going to look at a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Or check that, 2nd down and 15. So no gain. After the Hornets made it to the 20, a penalty and a no gain leaves them with 2nd and 15. Davidson goes in motion. He's got the handoff, looking for a block. Got one from Willis, trying to cut the corner, and can't get back to the original line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 11 or 12. Did pick up a couple, but still leaves the Hornets looking at a 3rd down and long.
3rd and 12.
Sturry rolls out, looking downfield, still looking, jumps it off. That's complete to Davidson inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5. It's going to make it 4th down and about 7.
4th and 7.
And obviously, since the Hornets lost their kicker, they may have attempted one from here with Hasselman. It would have been borderline, be it in his range, but since they don't have Hawk Hasselman, they'll go for it on 4th and 7 from the east side 18-yard line. And now we've got a timeout being taken on the field by the Blazers.
Angola.
Or check that, taken by Angola. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hicks Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Angola. They have been serving Steuben and the surrounding counties for nearly 20 years. Hicks Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling gets the job done right the first time, from the smallest repairs to a major installation project. Call the pros at Hicks Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 260-316-4202. Tomorrow, sectional volleyball semifinals will get underway at 11 a.m. out at Angola High School. Hornets will play the first semifinal against Garrett. That'll be at 11. They will then come back after that with game 2. That will be Concordia taking on Woodland, a couple of top 10 teams. And then the championship game is set for 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Now, I was told there might be an outside chance that could get moved up to 6. I think both teams tomorrow would have to agree to that. So the championship tomorrow night would be 6 or 7. Right now, officially set for 7, but that could change tomorrow. Hornets look at a 4th down and 7 from the east side 18-yard line. Sturry will work out of the shotgun, throws a fade route, and that just died. Looked like the wind knocked that down, intended for Bloom, and the Hornets will turn it over on downs. Throwing across that crosswind, I think That play looked like it just, that ball looked like it just died.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So Eastside will take back over. Always nice to have a train going through Blazerland. Davis takes the snap, keep it on the ground with Carter, and he finds a big hole as he bounces it to the outside, being chased by Bloom. Tries to cut it back to the inside and then caught up by a whole host of white jerseys, but not before he runs it all the way down to the Angola 35-yard line.
Eastside has it first and 10 at the Angola 35-yard line.
So big run for the Blazers again. That's the second big run they've had tonight. And again, they'll keep it on the ground, and that goes absolutely nowhere as Alex Thomas will get credit for the tackle. So Carter tackled by Thomas. And that's looked like a lot bigger loss than it was. They'll stop his forward progress, and it'll only be a loss of about 2. Davis going to keep the football. There's not much there.
Number 8, Wyatt Davis on the carry.
Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more than that, but not much. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 11 now for Eastside. And 8:02 to play here in the first half. Davis looking deep down the right sideline, got a man, and it's in and out of his hands. That's intended for Pickens, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 11. Boy, he had it. Just lost it at his fingertips. And Eastside lining up like they're going to punt, but I don't think they're going to punt. Nope, there it goes. The fake, and it's completed. Nope, it's incomplete. Oh, wait a minute. That was a short kick. I can't see out the windows. Yeah, rain really picking up in intensities, and it's blowing right up against the press box windows, making it really tough to see. It is tough to see. Angola gets it back with just over 7.5 minutes to play here in the first half, and another big run up across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. That's Dallas Davidson.
Good enough for an Angola first down.
And that's enough for a Hornet first down. It is a very cold rain that has started to fall here in Butler. Sturry again works out of that pistol. Handoff goes to Willis. He tries the left side, and there's just not much there. But then an extra effort, he falls forward to the 35-yard line.
36, Gavin Willis on the carry, tackle by number 86, Sam Pittman.
Tippmann gets credit with the tackle. Actually, they're going to push that all the way back to about the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Officially, it'll go down as a 2-yard run for Willis and bring up a 2nd down and 8. Keep an eye on King. He's lined up as a wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. That's Toigo in motion. Late pitch to Toigo, and he's got the first down and more out near midfield. First carry of the night for Braden Toigo.
Toigo on the carry. Good enough for Angola first down. Angola has 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. As the rain continues to fall here in Butler. Again, King, the wide receiver, lined up to the near side of your screen. They bring Toigo in motion. They'll run it on the left side and Davidson, and he's got it across midfield. Pittman again gets credit with the tackle. They'll spot him at the 48 of Eastside. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. They'll have the official totals, but man, it just feels like Angola has dominated the time of possession here in this first half. I just don't have anything to show for it on the scoreboard. Sturry again going to keep the football, and he dives up near the first down marker. Going to be short, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Hornets. And I think they are perfectly fine with the pace this game has settled into. Blazers with a 3-0 lead. They scored a field goal on their opening possession, and that's been it so far tonight. Sturry again keeps the football. He's up to the east side 39-yard line, and that's another Angola first down. It's the 4th first down run for Sturry here in this first half.
And we'll have it 1st and 10 at the east side 39-yard line.
Toigo, left side, and he is up near another Angola first down.
Number 21, Brady Toigo on the carry. Forced out of bounds, number 9, Gage Spalding.
This has been a methodical, well-played drive to this point for Angola.
Angola has it 1st and 10 at the east side 29-yard line.
They spot it, 1st down and 10 for the Hornets at the east side 29-yard line. Toigo's in the slot to the near side. And they'll keep it on the ground with Willis. And again, there's not much there. There just has not been much on that inside handoff for Angola tonight.
Tackle by number 77, Danny Siebert.
Siebert gets credit for the tackle for the Blazers. And it'll be a 2nd down and 9 after the 1-yard run for Willis. And Willis this time big trains himself ahead up to near the 20-yard line.
Number 36, Gavin Willis on the carry.
That's the best run of the night for Willis. And it'll bring up a 3rd down for the Hornets. 2nd consecutive drive that Angola has made it down to the east side 20. They got here last time, and then a false start. And then a couple backward plays really put them in a bad spot. Ended up with a 3rd and 12 that eventually turned into a 4th and 7 that they were unable to convert on. Let's see what they can do here. Obviously 4-down territory, 3rd down and 2. Willis looks to cut it upfield, and he does, and he's all the way down to almost the 10-yard line. That's going to be just outside the 10, or right on the 10, and it's going to bring up another 1st down for the Hornets.
Go ahead, 1st and goal at the east side, 10-yard line.
Let's see where exactly they spot that. I don't think the Hornets can get a 1st down. It does look like it was just outside the 10. Here's a late pitch to Toigo. Lost the football, then has to fall on it back at the 15.
Number 21,
that play looked like it took a minute to develop.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 15.
That'll push it back to the 15, where it'll be 2nd down and goal for Angola. And I thought there for a second the Hornets were going to take a timeout with 1:38 to go, but they didn't. Back to the line of scrimmage. This has been a time-consuming drive for the Hornets. And again, a busted play, and tackled all the way back at the 29-yard line is Toigo.
Brought down by number 11, Jake Wessler.
And now Angola will use the timeout.
The Little League football players and cheerleaders.
Down to 1:10 to play here in the quarter. The Hornets had such a promising drive going. They made it all the way down to the 20-yard line, and now they're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 29. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Ball Sports Academy in Angola. They become one of the top volleyball training facilities in the Midwest under the direction of Olympic gold medalist Loy Ball. From volley tots to the pros, BSA offers both team and individual training. It's also home to Team Pineapple Volleyball Club, featuring teams from 8 to 18U. For more information, visit teampineapple.com or call 260-624-2210. Farmers State Bank has been making a difference in our communities for over 100 years, and they are proud to be the #1 supporter of Steuben County athletes. Farmers State Bank can handle all your banking needs, from their simply free checking for both individuals and businesses to all your loan needs. They also want to wish all area athletes best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and the home of Blue Button Banking. 3rd down and 29 for Angola. Let's see what the Hornets try to do here with 1:10 to play. Here in the quarter, Sturry takes the snap, got some time, throws over the middle. That is complete. And that is up to the 12-yard line. That at least makes things a little more manageable. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And goal to go from the 12. Is that Carter? Was that Jacob Carter that made that catch? Was that 31? It's hard to see out the windows. And now Angola going to let the clock run down, and they'll call a timeout with 21 seconds left. So whatever happens here, they would leave Eastside very little time left on the clock. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Image of Hope Ranch. They serve Northeast Indiana with locations in DeKalb and Steuben counties. Programs include Equine One-on-One, Journey to Fulfillment, and their volunteer program. The programs are all offered free of charge. You can learn more about these programs and how you can support Image of Hope Ranch by visiting their website, imageofhoperanch.org. For nearly 20 years, Steuben and surrounding counties have relied on Hicks Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling to get the job done right the first time, from the smallest repairs to major installation projects. Call the pros at Hicks Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 260-316-4202. Well, here's where we are. Eastside scored on their very first possession of the ball game. It was a 24-yard field goal, and that has been it. Shortly thereafter, the rain started coming down with what already was a very windy night here in Butler. And honestly, it has wreaked havoc with both offenses. Angola's put together a couple of nice drives. They just don't have anything to show for it. Hornets will look at a 4th and goal from the 12 with 21 seconds to go. Sturry fakes the handoff. Drops back to throw, got some time, now rolls out to the near side, still looking, now under heavy pressure. He's just going to have to throw it on the run, and it is almost caught. Dallas Davidson almost came up with a great catch down in the corner of the end zone, but it falls incomplete, and the Hornets will give it up on downs with 10 seconds left here in the first half. And I would almost assume Eastside will just take a knee and be content, taking a 3-point lead into the locker room, and that's what it looks like. And definitely, if you're Eastside, you don't want to turn it over here and give Angola another free shot. And Davis will take the knee, and that will take us to halftime. Low-scoring affair here in Butler as we go to the break. Eastside leads at 3-0. Back with the second half in a bit. You're watching high school football. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? With our online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting a loan approval fast and easy. Our local bankers are available to assist you if you have any questions. We're an equal housing lender.
That's it. That's the winning play. I'm Wes Hankey, Realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, mortgage lender with Bailey & Wood Financial Group.
Let us help you win by scoring your dream home.
Back at Eastside as we get ready to start the second half. Angola and the Eastside Blazers. Eastside with a very slim 3-0 lead here at the break as Carter Shaw gets ready to put it back in play. Miller and Carter back deep to return it. It'll be Carter from the 20. And he stumbles out across the 35 to about the 37, and that's where Eastside will go to work, 1st and 10. On their first offensive possession here in the third quarter. Pretty quick first half, all things considered.
Eastside will start 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Played in the rain about midway point of the first quarter on, although it was heavier at times throughout the half. They'll keep it on the ground with Carter again, and big pile at the 43-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down.
Number 5, Lincoln Carter on the carry for the Blazers. Back to number 7.
And Thomas gets credit with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down and 4 after a 6-yard pickup from Carter. Wyatt Davis again out of the pistol. Keeps the football, and he is going to be dragged down in the backfield.
Number 8, Wyatt Davis on the carry for the Blazers.
And it was Lane King back there to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
And congratulations to Lane, recently committed to play collegiately at Ball State. We had not had a broadcast since that commitment came out. So back to the original line of scrimmage, where it's 3rd down and 10. Here's Davis to throw, swings it out into the flat, and that is complete. Pittman makes the catch. Going to be well short the first down, and the Blazers will have to send down the punt team. Tobin Biddle on to punt it away. Got a good snap and got away a pretty decent kick considering the wind, and it will pretty much die right there at about the 33. So that's where Angola will go to work on their first possession of the second half. You ever notice when the weather's bad that the crowd gets a lot smaller in the second half after all the halftime festivities are done? That's exactly what I was saying. They did the youth football. Like, come on, son, we're out of here. Sturry again will be the quarterback here in the second half. He'll have Toigo in the slot to his near side. Dallas Davidson slot to the far side. And Willis straight up the middle, and he just lowers his head, and he is all the way up to the 45-yard line. That is going to be a gain of 13 and an Angola first down. Couple nice runs for Gavin Willis. And it's almost like maybe Angola has softened up that defense just a little bit. Clock continues to run as we go under 10 minutes to play third quarter. Only points of the night came on Eastside's first possession. Biddle booted a 24-yard field goal. Here's a swing pass out to Davidson and drops it, and it'll bring up a second down and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Been a really well-played game defensively. Neither offense has been able to get too much going. Angola has dominated the time of possession and total yards. Here's a keeper by Sturry. Cuts it back to the inside. Runs over defender, still on his feet, and finally slung out of bounds up at the 35-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard run for Micah Sturry at another Angola first down. Hornets have been able to move the football tonight. Their kryptonite is when they've got to the red zone. That was the 5th first down run of the night for Micah Sturry. And Sturry again going to keep the football, and he's down close to the 15. Needed to get to the 14 for the first down, and now we've got an injured Blazer. A little slow to get up, but he pops up and says he's okay.
Brings up second and 2.
Gain of 8 for Sturry. It'll make it second down and 2. That was Biddle, the kicker / punter for the Blazers, that was a little bit slow to get up. We go under 9 minutes to play, third quarter. Another good drive for Angola. Let's see if the Hornets can finish with points this time. Sturry, handoff to Willis. And not much there for Gavin Willis. Oh, no, still running. Touched. That. Oh, no, they say he's down inside the 5. Boy, that looked like that play bottled up, and Willis just squirted out. It'll be first and goal, Hornets at the 3-yard line. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. And Willis is in for the touchdown. And Micah Sturry will try to tack on the extra point. Hornets have had several nice drives tonight. That's the first one they've been able to finish inside the red zone. So Sturry will come on to try and tack on the extra point. It's kind of been a mixed bag for the Hornets after touchdowns, whether they go for 2 or try to kick. Tonight they will try to kick. Coster the holder, and the kick was blocked. 6-3, Angola leads it. 8:29 to go here in the third quarter. Back after this on Hometown Media.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians, and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, It's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital. Moving forward.
Three-yard touchdown run from Gavin Willis has given Angola a 6-3 lead. Extra point was no good. In fact, it was blocked. But Angola has their first points of the night and their first lead. Carter Scholl ready to put it back in play. Just under 8.5 to go here in the third quarter, and it is a bouncer. And the Blazers will return out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
Number 5, Nikki Carter on the return for the Blazers. That's number 33,
Been a really good game defensively for Angola.
EASTSIDE will start first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The Blazers go to work, first and 10 at their own 36. Davis out of the pistol. Handoff goes to Carter, looks to cut it back inside, and there's not much there. Pyle still moving, though. And he's across the 40 to the 41. Extra effort, picked up a couple extra yards. Carter Scholl gets credit with the tackle. What looked like to be a couple-yard gain turns out to be a 5-yard gain thanks to the extra effort from Carter. And it'll be second down and 5 for the Blazers. Davis, again, the handoff to Carter. Lunges straight forward, and that's going to be a first down for Eastside. They'll move the sticks. Ball at the Blazer 48-yard line. 7:25 and counting here in the third quarter. A pretty good ball game here tonight. Angola's had a nice night defensively. And again, they'll keep it on the ground. As Spalding gets the carry, he's into Angola territory to the 49. And it'll bring up a second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
First time we've seen Spalding carry the ball for Eastside this evening. Davis again will work out of that pistol. And again, they'll keep it on the ground, and this time Angola was ready for it. No gain. He'll bring up a third down and 7.
Brings up third and 7.
They're still going to flank Carter out, set him up for the screen pass. Now Davis steps up and his pass is incomplete. Looked like he and his wide receiver were not on the same page, and all of a sudden that's going to bring up a fourth down and 7, and Angola going to force the Blazers into another punt. Here comes the punt team. So the Hornets are going to get the football back with 5:54 to play. And they've had a couple different drives tonight where they've had the ball over 6 minutes. So not out of the realm of possibility they could take this next drive all the way into the fourth quarter. Line drive kick. Sturry calls for the fair catch at the 18-yard line. And that's where Angola will take over first and 10 This time, Hornets are playing with the lead for the first time tonight. Farmers State Bank has been making a difference in our community for over 100 years and proud to be the #1 supporter of Steuben County athletes. Farmers State Bank can handle all your banking needs from loans to their simply free checking for both individuals and businesses. They want to wish all area athletes best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and the home of Blue Button Banking. And the Hornets' first play from scrimmage goes literally nowhere. It'll bring up a second down. Sam Pittman gets credit with a tackle for the Blazers. Second down and 11 after a loss of 1. And they keep it on the ground with Willis. And he got to the 20, and that's about it. Be a gain of 3, and it will bring up a third down and 8. Rain has subsided for the moment. There were a couple times in that first half it was really coming down. And that's going to be another Angola first down for Micah Sturry on the quarterback keeper out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And another Hornet first down, and the clock will continue to run. Well, Eastside has just had a hard time figuring out how to stop Micah Sturry. And again, he keeps the football, and again, he's got a nice gain on first down. It's going to bring up a second down and manageable.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six-yard pickup for Sturry. It'll make it 2nd down and 4 as we dip under 3.5 to play third quarter. This is kind of exactly how the last couple of drives have gone for the Hornets. Real methodically, just picking up 6, 8, 10 yards here and there. They sent Toigo in motion, and Sturry again going to keep the football, dives forward at about the 40, and that's going to leave Angola with a third down and about 2. Officially, they'll call it 3rd and 1. So 3rd down and 1 for Angola. Clock running, 2:40 to play third quarter. This has been a very fast quarter. And they keep it on the ground with Willis, and there just was nothing there. Now it's going to be interesting to see what the Hornets elect to do here. Their defense has been really, really good tonight. I think they may have considered it if they hadn't lost a couple yards. But since it's 4th and 3 instead of 4th and 1, they'll send the freshman buzzard on to punt. Clock goes under 2 minutes. And Eastside, they're not convinced Angola's going to punt it. Now they'll drop a man back. That was almost blocked. And it will take just a little bit of an Angola roll across the 40. Hornets down it at the east side 39. And that's where the Blazers will get the ball back with 1:41 to play here in this quarter. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Image of Hope Ranch. They serve Northeast Indiana with locations in DeKalb and Steuben counties. Programs include Equine One-on-One, Journey to Fulfillment, and their volunteer program. Their programs are offered free of charge. You can learn more about those programs and how you can support Image of Hope Ranch by logging onto their website, imageofhoperanch.org. 1st and 10 for the Blazers. They'll keep it on the ground with Carter, and he is swarmed under. There to make the first hit for Angola was Bristantine. And he was able to hold him up just long enough for help to get there. 1 yard pickup for Carter makes it 2nd down and 9 with 1:14 to play here in the quarter. Now flank Carter out wide. Davis throws over and it's picked! That is Sturry back the other way to the 20 and upended at the 12-yard line. And Angola will have it 1st and 10. Wyatt Davis tried to go to the big side of the field, and Micah Sturry was sitting on it, and he returns the interception all the way back to the 12-yard line, his second pick in as many weeks. And now Angola with a chance to possibly make this a 2-score game with under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. Micah was sitting all over that one. They'll give it to Toigo, looks for the corner, flag comes in, and it's more than likely going to be a hold against the Hornets. And it will be, and memory serves me correct, that is only the 2nd penalty against Angola tonight. They had a false start earlier. Well, this is a big one, though. This will cost them 10 and make it 1st down and 20. And it's going to push the football all the way back to about the 22-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21. So it'll be 1st down and 19 for Angola. 44.8 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Sturry rolls out, throws on the run. That is complete. And that is Alec Thomas. And he's back to near the original line of scrimmage, so going to be just shy of that, but they get a majority of the penalty yards back. So now it'll be 2nd down and 12. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Big finish coming up. Angola leads it 6-3 after 3. You're watching high school football. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC on Hometown Media.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
We head to the fourth quarter. Angola holds a 6-3 lead over the Eastside Blazers in what has been a very quick football game that, for all intents and purposes, could be over well before 9 o'clock tonight. We start the fourth quarter with Angola looking at a 2nd down and 12 from the Eastside 14-yard line. Mike Asturi's been great offensively tonight. He keeps the football again, cuts it back to the inside, still on his feet, dives forward inside the 5. That's going to be just short of the first down. Angola needs to get to about the 2 to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we'll call it 3rd down and 2. As they've got the ball at the 4, they need to get to about the 2 to pick up the first down. Sturry again cuts it back to the inside, and that is going to be close to the first down.
Number 6, Micah Sturry on the carry. Tackle number 3, Jacob McLean.
Oh, just short. It'll bring up a 4th and 1 for the Hornets.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Here's a huge play. You get the feeling Angola may let this play clock run all the way down and call a timeout. Let's see. Hornets could turn this into a 2-score game. And they will. They'll take the play clock all the way down and call the timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. We're back after this. Big play for Angola coming up next on Hometown Media.
Okay, hi. So what is the occasion, Fancy Pants? Ah, that fancy DQ caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard is the occasion. Ooh, looks so indulgent. You know, this was a really great idea.
Glad I thought of this.
I thought of it.
Yeah, maybe go ahead, let her have this one, buddy.
Yeah.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Okay, big play coming up for Angola. Hornets look at a 4th down and 1 to pick up the first down. And they're about 2 yards away, 2.5 yards away from the end zone. So the Hornets will break the sideline huddle straight to the line of scrimmage. Willis is the running back. And they're going to move it forward. No signal yet. Touchdown, Angola.
Touchdown number 6, Micah Sturry.
So Sturry runs it in. It makes it a 12-3 ball game. Let's see what the Hornets are going to do here. Sturry had to go out of the game. Now they're going to bring Custer in to try the two-point conversion. 10:15 to play. Angola now with a 12-3 lead. This conversion attempt would be huge. And it goes to Will. Custer keeps it. Did he get in? He did. Two-point conversion is good for Custer. And Angola now leads it by 11, 14-3 with 10:15 to go. We are back after this. You're watching high school football on Hometown Media.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Hornets have made it a two-score game here in the fourth quarter as they've run their lead to 11. It's 14-3. We've still got a long way to go, though. 10:15 to play here in this fourth quarter. Angola has scored touchdowns on each of their last two possessions, and this will be a squib kick that's going to be picked up and then just basically down by the Blazers at the 28-yard line. This tonight has by far been the best defensive performance we have seen out of Angola all season. Let's see what Eastside comes up with here. They have not had success throwing the ball tonight. That's what Davis is going to do here. He's going to try to go deep. Good position out there by Bloom, but they're going to call the flag. Man, I don't know about that. So the pass interference will give Eastside the first down.
Pass interference against Angola.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty. And boy, if you're the Hornets, the last thing you want to do is start giving up free yards with 10:05 to play. Davis again will work out of the gun. He's got Carter to his left. Davis is going to keep the football. He's got some running room, and he's going to be dragged down across the 50 into Angola territory. They'll mark him at the 47-yard line. So two big plays for Eastside to start this drive have quickly gotten them into Angola territory. They need two scores. Here's Carter up the middle. That's going to be good for about 5 or 6. Hinman gets credit for the tackle for the Hornets. Officially, they'll give him 4. It'll bring up a second down and 6 as we come up on the 9-minute mark here in this fourth quarter. Davis throws deep down the far side. Got a receiver out there, but it is in. No, he made the catch. Diving catch by Ethan Miller. And that'll give the Blazers a first down inside the 15-yard line.
Eastside will have it 1st and 10 at the Angola 13-yard line.
So Eastside has made it all the way down to the Angola 13. There have been very few penalties on either team tonight. This time Carter is going to be slammed down in the backfield.
Number 5, Lincoln Carter on the carry. Tackle by number 7, Alex Thomas. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Down to 8:30 to play. Davis looks to throw, lofts it to the near side, and he overshot his intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Be interesting if they don't convert here. Will they go for it on 4th down or try to kick in what would be a fairly long field goal in these windy conditions to try to get it back to 8 in a 1-score game? Davis rolls out to the near side. He's got a man wide open, and he couldn't hang on. Incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Pittman, the intended receiver, he was wide open. And it appears the Blazers are going to go for it on 4th and 12. Down to 8:05 to play in this one. The line to gain is about the 3-yard line. Davis sets up, throws over the middle and through his intended receiver, and the Blazers come up empty. Angola will take over with still a 2-score lead and 8:01 to play. And the way the Hornets have been able to move the football and the way they have gone about it in chunks of 6, 8, sometimes 10 yards, they've got a lot of real estate to run some clock. I get the feeling some of the folks in the bleachers wearing green are getting a little antsy. Yeah, it looks like they're working on Micah Sturry over there on the sideline, maybe some cramps. And now I think, did Angola have to take a timeout? Yep, I believe the Hornets did have to take the timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. We are back after this. You're watching high school football at Hometown Media.
You ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Hornets run a little misdirection with Dallas Davidson on 1st down. And lesson number 1, do not run out of bounds. That clock is your friend. You need it to continue to run. But still, a 5-yard pickup for Dallas will make it 2nd down and 5. Here's the handoff straight up the middle, and that is going to be enough to move the sticks. And will allow Angola to burn off at least another couple minutes of this clock. We're already down to under 7:40 to play.
Angola first down. Angola will have a 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Angola in absolutely no hurry now as they just continue to let that clock run. They'll run it off right tackle. And that's a nice pickup on 1st down as Willis took the handoff. And it's going to make it a 2nd down and manageable. But biggest thing for Angola right now is just to keep the clock moving. It's a 2-score game at the moment. As the rain starts to come down again here at Eastside. Not a heavy rain, but nonetheless, it's coming out of the sky. And Sturry tried to keep the football, and he was tripped up, and I think that was a total accidental trip up by the Blazers.
Number 6, Michael Sturry on the carry. Back to 11-5, Jaden Peterson. Brings up 3rd.
3rd down and 5, and this will take us under 6 minutes. Going to be interesting to see if the Blazers elect to use a timeout, if they can get a stop here on 3rd down. Here's Toigo, looks to cut it back to the inside and upended at the 40, the 41, but that's enough to move the sticks at another Angola 1st down. And this should allow the Hornets, unless Eastside uses their timeouts, this should allow the Hornets to take the ball down to about 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes without picking up a 1st down. Probably been their best played game on both sides of the ball all season.
Number 36, Gavin Willis on the carry for Angola. After number 9, Gates Baldwin. He's up 2nd and 5.
Again, that'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Hornets. And again, Angola will keep it on the ground, and that is going to be close to another 1st down.
Again on the carry for Angola. Tackle by number 3, Jacob McLean. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's going to allow the Hornets to move the sticks again, and that's almost going to nail it down. Eastside's going to take a timeout, but it's a 2-score game, and that takes us all the way down to 3:25 to go here in the football game. And Angola has done on this drive exactly what they have done all night long, and that is methodically move the football down the field. And now they've got a new set of downs with 3:25 to go. .325 to play. You've got to think Eastside's probably going to start burning their other 2 timeouts here as well. They send Davidson in motion. They'll run it straight up the middle with Willis, and he is up to the 39, and another timeout going to be taken by Eastside. That will leave the Blazers with 1. Clock down to 3:18. If the Hornets can hang on, this would be a nice way to close out the regular season as the rain starts to come down just a tad bit harder. I have to start sending Matthew daily forecasts on game days. Either that or I'm going to have to buy you a coat for Christmas, one or the other.
I always get the forecast. You told me I was going to be in the press box today. I didn't know the rain was coming.
3:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Angola trying to finish off what would probably be one of the bigger eye-openers in Northeast Indiana this Friday night. The Blazers scored a field goal on their first offensive possession and have been shut out ever since. And the flags fly, and that's going to be a false start against the Hornets. A pre-snap penalty, no time off the clock. And that's going to make it a 2nd down and 10 for Angola. Actually, it's going to be 2nd down and about 11.
Second and 10.
Blazers have 1 timeout remaining. And Sturry's going to keep the football and dives forward, and the Blazers will use their final timeout and stop the clock with 3:12 to play. Back after this on Hometown Media.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
That's it. That's the winning play. I'm Wes Hankey, Realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, mortgage lender with Bailey & Wood Financial Group.
Let us help you win by scoring your dream home. That's it.
Third down and 9 for Angola, and another false start for the Hornets.
False start against Angola.
EASTSIDE came in on a 5-game winning streak. They've been averaging 28 points a game, and Angola has been able to hold the Blazers to just a field goal. But it's a 2-score game, and no matter what happens here, Angola should be able to take this down to under 2 minutes, nearly 2.5 minutes. So Toigo gets credit with the run. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Angola again let this clock run all the way down and then take a timeout. Because they're going to be able to get it down to about 2:25. And the way they've played defense tonight, that would make it a 2-score game.
Timeout, Angola.
So the Hornets take a timeout. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
Josh Maggard with Senior Financial Solutions is your local source for Medicare, health, and life insurance, as well as retirement planning. Josh has been serving the entire tri-state area for over a decade, while the team at Senior Financial Solutions has over 125 years of combined experience and are able to offer multiple options in Medicare and retirement planning. Local, personal, and professional. Josh will work with you each step of the way.
Hi, I'm Josh Maggard. Call me at 260-667-8449 for your free consultation today.
Josh.
Okay, out of the timeout. Angola set to kick it away as the rain starts to fall just a little bit heavier.
At the 42-yard line.
Buzzard, the freshman, comes on to boot it away. And he's able to get a line drive end over end kick, and it's going to take a big time Angola roll and come to rest inside the 10 as the Hornets will down it at the 5-yard line.
Down by number 33, J.J. Sturdy. EASTSIDE will set first and 10 at the 6-yard line.
14-3 Hornets, 2:15 to play. So Davis will work out of the shotgun as he stands just outside his own end zone. He's going to go deep and incomplete. Pass was just a tad bit underthrown. And it'll be second down and 10 with 2:07 to play. Don't really see the Blazers running here because they have no timeouts. Davis, again, to throw out of his own end zone. Got a man out there open, and it's complete right at the sticks. Warford with the catch. And it'll take us under 2 minutes after they reset the sticks. Davis will work out of the gun again. Again, no timeouts for the Blazers. And that is going to be Carter dropped just as he made the catch. Short gain. We'll make it second down and 8 with 1:40 to play. Davis, little swing pass out for Carter, trying to stretch it to the outside, and he is going to be knocked down. And he did not make it out of bounds, so the clock continues to run. It's going to be third down for the Blazers. Now Davis in trouble, dumps it off again for Carter, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds, and I don't think he's got the first down. Nope, he's going to be short by about a yard, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now we've got an Angola player injured, and that is Thomas. A little slow to get up. Clock is under a minute with 59.6 seconds left. But Alex Thomas in a seated position on the turf here at Eastside. Now he gets to his feet. And the good news is he's going to walk off under his own power. Get a stop here. You're on the bus going home with a win. Davis to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to seal it for Angola. Hornets will take over on downs with 49.9 seconds to play, and they will be able to come out and go to the victory formation. And they will end what was a season full of frustrations with injuries and things like that on a 2-game winning streak. That'll do it. As Sturry keeps the football, and the Hornets will have to run one more play. Victory formation, and that'll do it. Now, many people thought they could do it, but Angola comes down south to Butler, and they pick up a win as they knock off the Eastside Blazers 14-3 as they score the last 14 points of the ball game and win it by a final of 14-3. As our final broadcast of the season, best of luck to the Hornets as they play in sectional play next week at home against the DeKalb Barons. Meanwhile, Eastside will also open tournament play next week at home. Good luck to Angola Volleyball on Saturday as they play for a sectional championship, semifinals in the morning against Garrett, Woodland, and Concordia in the second game. Championship tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Again, the final here tonight, Angola knocks off Eastside by a final score of 14-3, and you see a happy bunch of Hornets there on your screen as they will end the regular season on a 2-game winning streak. For Matthew Bracey, I'm Brett Briscoe. Have yourself